Welcome back to Clean with Kate, and today we're going to talk about the FlyLady Basic Weekly Plan. I've been following this system now for about 25 years, and I do pretty much follow the Basic Weekly Plan. It's been very interesting actually. Before I did this video, I just got my book out, my FlyLady book. I've got the original pink Sync Reflections book, and it's interesting, in the book the weekly plan is slightly different to what the weekly plan on the FlyLady website is now. So I've clearly adapted my weekly plan. My weekly plan pretty much follows the one on her current website. So I'm just going to read you through. This is my weekly plan, and it is actually the FlyLady Sister weekly plan as well. So it's my interpretation of it anyway. So Monday I do my weekly home blessing, which means I spend an hour doing 6 tasks that will bring the most benefit to the house. And the tasks are the same every week, and they involve just 6-minute tasks: cleaning tasks, vacuuming, mopping, dealing with trash, dusting, cleaning glass, and mopping. I've already done mopping. What was the other one? There is another one. Oh my goodness. What was the other one? No, I think, change the bedding. Anyway, this is the weekly home. So that's the weekly home blessing. That's what we do on a Monday. Tuesday is known in FlyLady world as Plan and Play Day. So on that day, I tend to do my meal planning. I also tend to do plant care, which is very interesting because when I went back to the FlyLady book, which is about 20, probably over 20 years old now, she did actually do plant care on a Tuesday in this book, which is really interesting. And she also did 15-minute zone work on a Tuesday. Anyway, Wednesday is anti-procrastination day. So that means you tackle any tasks that you've been putting off. So it might be paying bills or booking an appointment, or I don't know, anything. It could be anything. Sometimes I end up doing my weekly home blessing on a Wednesday if I haven't actually managed to do it on the Monday or Tuesday. Thursday is errand day, so that means you try and batch. If you have errands to do, say you have letters to post or things you need to go and pick up, prescriptions you need to pick up, anything really, then you try and batch them into one day. So on the FlyLady system, Thursday is errand day, and I do tend to follow that system. Weirdly, it means that you're not constantly running backwards and forwards to do things, because you can waste a lot of time going backwards and forwards to the shops or to the post office or various things. So I try to batch my tasks into errand day as much as possible. I also try and have a fun trip. So for a long time when I've been working, Thursday's traditionally been my day off. So I try to take Thursday as a bit of a day off, and so I might, as well as running my errands, I might try and do something fun on a Thursday. Friday is date night. So that means try and pick one night a week that is a night when you and your partner have a date. Or you can have a date with yourself, but have a special meal, maybe light a candle, put the kids to bed early. Oh golly, when I had children living at home, I used to do this religiously. Was Wednesday my date night? I have a feeling, I think I used to go to a Slimming World group, and Wednesday was weigh-in night. So what I would do is I'd come back after I'd been at Slimming World, and we'd have our date night on a Wednesday evening, and we'd have a glass of wine and we'd have a really nice meal, because I had a whole another week before weigh-in again, and it was like a celebration as well of had I lost any weight. So Wednesday became our date night because that was weigh-in day at the local Slimming World group that I went to at that time. But in the FlyLady sort of calendar, she tends to have Friday as date night. You can pick whichever night you want. And something I realised when my children left home and went off to university, I realised every night is date night. But obviously you can't do that for very long. It catches up with you. So we tend to make an effort more on a weekend, to be fair. So our date night has probably gone back to either Friday or Saturday. We might have a glass of wine and light candles and have a special meal, just something different. We don't go out very often, but occasionally we might go out for a date night, but it's not very often. I prefer to go out for lunch because lunches tend to be much cheaper, so you can do it more often. Whereas evening meals in restaurants tend to be expensive, so we don't tend to go out in the evenings so much. So the other things that she suggests you do on a Friday, make it a habit, is clean out your car. I love to clean out my car. I love my car to be tidy. And also clean out your handbag and purse. So that's things like receipts or all bits of rubbish that get stuck in your handbag or your purse when you're out and about. Then if you make Friday the day that you give it a clean out and just declutter it, because if you're carrying a really heavy handbag or a really heavy purse or rucksack around with you everywhere, it can really take its toll on your shoulders. So it's definitely worth decluttering your handbag. Some weeks when I do it, I find I've got about 6 pairs of keys in there. Well, you know, why am I carrying around so many pairs of keys? And so all that weight on my shoulders. Right, so then Saturday is family fun day. And this is a really nice one. When the children were little, I would make sure we did something fun on a Saturday. Now that my family is my partner and my puppies, we still have family fun day. So I try and plan something fun on a Saturday for us to do together. And it's really nice during the week, looking forward to what we're going to do. So I'm a big fan of family fun day. And you don't tend to do much housework on family fun day, which is another positive. So you just do a quick morning routine and an evening routine, and the rest of the day is mainly fun. You might put a load of laundry on, or if it's a really miserable, hot, wet weekend, you might decide that you will do a few chores, but try and build some family fun into it. And then Sunday in FlyLady system is Renew Your Spirit Day. However you do that, it's different for all of us. For me, I like to be outside, I like to be in the garden, I like to read, I like to listen to music. So Sunday tends to be a rest and recharge day for me, where I can charge up my batteries ready for the week ahead. And so that's the basic weekly plan. So if you take a sheet of paper, if you're building your control journal, and write at the top of the page weekly plan, and then just write down what the focus is for each day to remind you. And then your plan may look very different to this, but I find this is quite a useful basic plan to follow. And because it's a routine, it becomes a routine, it means you don't have to think about it. I'm just going to read you a little bit from the FlyLady book about when she started this, what she did. So I've already talked about the weekly home blessing. So she did Monday, she did her weekly home blessing. In those days, she said Tuesday was her free day, and she watered and fertilised her plants, and she'd do 15 minutes zone work. And we'll get on to zone work in another video. Wednesday, she had a desk day on a Wednesday. And cleaned out her fridge. That's a good one, actually. That's a good anti-procrastination task, isn't it? Clean out your fridge. And she did bill paying and things like that. So those are often things that we put off. And Thursday was her grocery and errand day. So she would go shopping or go to the library and the post office. And what else? Friday was, she said Friday was her paperwork and bill paying day. But also she said be romantic today. So I think that's where the date night came from. She also said clean out your car and clean out your purse. And she said a few other things, but I don't think you need to do those on a Friday. She said things like write letters and cards, file papers, mend clothes, polish shoes. I tend to do things like that on a Wednesday. So I'd been sat on my boots last week, waiting to polish them, and I think I did them on Wednesday as my anti-procrastination task. And then what did she say? Friday's date night, Saturday is family fun, and Sunday is Renew Your Spirit Day. So those are still exactly the same as they were when she first started the system. And basically she says that once it gets to the weekend, it's time for some fun. So the weekend is all about enjoying your weekend. Make time for your personal joy. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. That's a quick run through the FlyLady Basic Weekly Plan. So you should be doing your morning routine, your afternoon routine and your evening routine now. And now each day we're going to start adding in an extra from this. So each day you'll have a daily focus. I'm going to run through the daily focuses this week and make a video about each one. So hopefully that will help you to see what we're doing. Anyway, let me know how you're getting on. Are you going to do the weekly plan with me this week? I'm going to try and do a video for each day. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the videos, please like, comment and subscribe. It's just a quick one for this evening, just to get you started. Anyway, bye for now.